Welcome to viewers. This is Jahangir Alam from Tech Jahangir YouTube channel. Today I have created a new video how to analyze RCBD or CRD single factor agriculture research data by using RStudio computer program. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, and if you have already subscribed, so thank you. Give a friend a chance to watch the video by like and sharing. Okay viewers, let's start with how to analyze RCBD or CRD single factor agriculture research data by using RStudio computer programming. Okay viewers, now we are going to start how to analyze RCBD or CRD single factor agriculture research data by using RStudio computer programming. At first, we have to see how was our experimental design. It is our morphological and genotypic study for lengthy germplasm under dot stage. So 30 genotype and design RCBD replication 3, total plot 90. It is our experimental design. Then now what will be data arranged in our Excel sheet, and then this data will be saved as CBS format. So what we can open is our Excel sheet. The first column replication, second column genotypes, and third and others column are dependent and independent variable, that is flower maturity, plant height, branch quad, etc. etc. So first replication 1, that is genotype 1, 2, 3, 30. 30 genotypes stored in first replication 1, then replication 2, 30 genotypes, and then replication 3, 30 genotypes. It is genotype, it is replication 1, 2 and 3, and what genotypes 1 to 30, 1 to 30, 1 to 30, and all are the dependent and independent variable that are respective. This Excel file we can save this CBS format. So you first select here, and that is save as, select save as, and save as type. So RStudio is analyze CBS file. So CSV delimiter, we can select this, and the file name lengthy, and this is desktop data and lengthy, and save here. Okay, again yes, cross this. Now we can open our desktop, then data, and then lengthy. It is CSV format file. So open, it is CSV format file. So now we can start analysis by using RStudio. So first we open our RStudio software. Okay, it is our RStudio software. First we can select file, and then open new file, new script. So it is a new script. It is 4 chamber. Ready first editing, control, and data overview, and it is a file, plot, packages, etc. So RStudio was worked by install packages. So first we have install packages. We have to need data sheet. So inverted comma data sheet. So first run this package. I have already installed this package, so I cannot over this package, so I can cancel this. Okay, and again install packages agricole. So run this package, we have install complete. Any package install complete, then we can library call. So first library data sheet, then run. The library is okay, then again library agricole, and run. So our agricole is complete. Then first we have load our data in RStudio software. So first read .csv, because our file is CSV. then inverted comma, and that is path first. So you can open this desktop and our file data folder and length. So we can select this path. We can select here and this copy and paste R Studio. So we can paste here and our data. So and we can check, since this backward the slash, we can forward slash. Okay, sense and data. Our file name is lentil.csv. okay, and we can store this data file. We can store this in data. So we can run this. So our file is loaded. So we can see head our data file, data, run this. It is our application, genotypes, flower, maturity, plant height, etc. It is our data table. So we can structure data. We can run this. So it is our data frame, 90 observations, application, genotypes, and the application integer, genotypes, factor variable, and flower, maturity, etc. Dependent independent variable. It is numeric variable. So and we can dim our data. So we can see 90 and 30, 90 row and 13 column, and we can see our data table is here. Application, genotype, flower, maturity, etc. It is our data table. So and first we can save this file, name R script length. We save this file. This file is saved. We can save desktop. Okay, R script length. Okay, first we can see what is our data class. So select it and this run there. We can, our data is data frame. So we can now we can go to analysis. So our data length is stored in data, name is data. Okay, so first we have first variable, it is flower. Okay, flower variable. So we can write flower linear model. Our data $, first variable or flower dot data $, replication plus data $, genotypes, comma, and data is equal to data. Okay, and we can see stored in model 1. We can store this in model 1. Now so we can run this. Okay, and model, it is our model, and we can go ANOVA 1 or in ANOVA model 1. So we can run this and name ANOVA 1. Okay, and run there. We can see it is our ANOVA, it for flower. Now again we can copy this and paste here, and name is, that is our data is next parameter maturity. So we can name maturity and model 2 LM flower. Then we can change there, then model and maturity. So data replication, genotype same, data is equal to data is same, and that is ANOVA 2 and model 2, and it is ANOVA. So we can run this first model 2, the ANOVA model 2, and this is ANOVA. So it is our maturity ANOVA table. Replication genotype DF29, and it is 5% level of significance, and flower is 1% level of significance. So it is our ANOVA. Now we can go Duncan test. So first, so write Duncan test, same data, $, first flower, then data, $, is a genotype, data, genotypes, and it is our Duncan test flower, and it is comma, and we can follow ANOVA 1. So ANOVA 1, it is DF9, so you can copy there and so paste 59, and ANOVA and sum sub square and mean sub square. So mean sub square 11.31790, copy here and paste there, and it is Duncan test student DNMART1. So we can run this, and again we can paste. So we run there, and it is our mean comparison. Duncan test means a genotype treatment and their mean variable and their homogeneous groups. Okay, it's for flower, same Duncan test for maturity. We have only two maturity, two variable. So Duncan test 2 data is our $, it is our maturity. So maturity data genotype degree of freedom and 59, but it is ANOVA table 2. We can see it is given same DF, but mean sub square to 28.57643. So copy here and copy there and paste here. So, and we can run there, and it is 2, but GMRT 2. So we can, it is our maturity genotype variable, mean value, and the homogeneous group. So it is our Duncan test, and now we can go LSD test for the first flower. So LSD test, same procedure, data, $, LSD test for flower, comma, data, $, genotypes, and same procedure we can copy and paste there. It is LSD test for flower. Now we can store LSD1 for flower. So we run here and write LSD1. So we can run. So LSD test again, LSD for our maturity. So we can store LSD2, LSD same procedure but not flower. It is our data $, and go select maturity and data genotype, but it will be changed. Okay, we can run this and LSD2 again run complete. Now we can save this file. Now save file. So first sync option, sync the double quotation our two variable, that is flower plus maturity. So and it is text. We want to text format. We want to see this flower and maturity data text format. So we can dot as text. Again, I want to print option. Print is ANOVA and last thing. So first thing flower and maturity, because we have analyzed only two variables. So print ANOVA 1, ANOVA 2, DN MRT1 result and 2 result, DMRT1 statistics, MRT2 statistics, DM NRT2 1 group and 2 group, LSD1 result, LSD2 result, and LSD1 statistic, LSD2 statistics, and then sync all options. So we can select and run. So our result is print. So here we can our result. So and we can save this RScape and to our document file. So we can go and our document. So it is our flower maturity text. So we can open this. So it is our analysis of variance table response for flower. So it is our degree of freedom, means sum subscribe, mean square, F value and probability value. So our data genotype 29 degree of freedom, because our genotype is 30. So 29 degree of freedom, and it is our highly significance, 1% level of significance. So it is our significance code parameter maturity and genotype degree of freedom 29. It is our 5% level of significance, and it is coefficient of variance CB value for result 1 means flower, CB value for flower, and it is CB value for maturity, and it is our genotype treatment, flower mean value and their homogeneous group. Again for maturity, genotype variable and mean value and their homogeneous group. And we can also found there it is CB value. So CB value same is print here, and same CB value 5.18 is flower. So it is 5.18 for flower, and it is tabulated value, and it is a LSD value. LSD value 5.496. It is for flower, and 8.733842. It is for maturity. So it is our analysis complete. So thank you for watching. I hope you will understand, and this video will helpful for you. Thank you.